Okay, so I wanted to give you guys some real talk. Now, these moments may happen. You may have amazing results one month, right? You may have weight loss, you may feel a world of difference, and then all of a sudden you feel like, oh, what am I even doing? Or is this even gonna work? Is it all in my head? Did I measure, incorrectly? Is it a false positive kind of thing? These self-sabotaging thoughts happen. Or maybe you talk to someone who is like blunt and they're like, oh, you haven't lost that much weight, or oh, you don't look any different. Maybe they criticize the fact that you're doing a program, or they offer unsolicited advice on how to lose weight or do anything. This could be people that you care about, people you don't really even know. Unfortunate thing is, the saying about opinions, right? Yeah, everyone's got one. So, how can we get around this when we're trying so hard? We're already nervous. We're already scared it's not going to work. First of all, being scared, I think you need to refer to the Law of Attraction chapter in this course, because being so scared, it's natural, and we got to work around that, which is part of why I coach you guys. But always being afraid of the other shoe, waiting for the other shoe to drop, waiting for the weight loss to not happen, all that, you're attracting that. You're literally making your day-to-day miserable. Do you have a choice between dieting like crazy, eating whatever it is that you're craving and feeling like crap, barely eating and just being a binge away, or what's so bad about what we're doing here? Put it into perspective for yourself. Even if we fix your hormones, if there's no other way, because you've tried everything, there's no other way, and especially no other way that's sustainable, why are you hinging how healthy you are with yourself and how much you value your body based on how much weight you lose? It's especially for those of you watching this who have children. I know that mindset is not one you would ever want your kids to have. So at the risk of sounding like I'm overstepping some boundaries by saying that, truly, have the same standard for yourself. Do you want your kid to grow up with self-appreciation and love? Why don't you practice it? Do you want your child to grow up barely eating because they feel they have to look as skinny as their friends? No? Why are you promoting that? Be mindful of, it's not just you. A lot of times we try to hide ourselves. We try to not be a problem, not be a burden, be easygoing, not have any special diet requirements, not need any special accommodations. You know who that hurts more than it helps? The people around you. The people around you deal with half of you because you feel like crap all the time. When really, if you prioritized yourself, you'd, one, be providing an example to others how important it is to do the same. Two, you'd be getting results and actually living your life. Even if you do have some facial hair, some acne, you actually could live a full life like that. You could live a happy, hair in the middle of my face. You could live a happy life like that. So I want you guys to put it into perspective what you give power to. Do you give power to the shitty voices in your head that tell you for some reason that this isn't like you're not doing anything, you're going to be sick forever, you're going to be fat forever, you're going to have acne forever? Why? Why are you listening to that voice? Does it fix any of the things that I listed? No, it doesn't fix your skin, it doesn't fix your weight. It does nothing except make you miserable. And honestly, miserable to be around, because the people who love you can pick up on when you're feeling like crap about yourself, and it only dampens their time. If only I could just shake women, myself included. I wish I could go back in time and shake myself and be like, do you understand? Your significant other chose your health battles. They'll deal with it with you. What they don't want to deal with is you being so sappy, mopey, and mean all the time because you hate yourself. What's the point of being with someone? You're missing all of the good qualities of whether you're with someone, when it comes to friends, family, the opportunity to make friends, a relationship, kids, everyone. Why is it better to be miserable than to be your best self, having a blast with them and really appreciating their presence and being in the moment and enjoying all the things that life does give us? What is the point of missing out on all of that because we're worried about our weight, or because Joe Schmo tells us, oh, gluten intolerances are fake, or, oh, you just eat it, it's not going to kill you? No. Stop thinking you're the wrong one for wanting to stick to your guns. You need to prioritize yourself. And if anybody ever makes you feel bad about this process, or maybe you're making yourself feel bad about this process, I want you to take a look in the mirror and do a checkup from the neck up and show yourself and say, has this mindset ever suited me? Has it ever yielded results? Has it ever made life better for me, for my family, for my friends, for my future? And the answer is no. A in the dumps attitude does nothing to solve those things. And you know what else doesn't solve those things? Weight loss. Weight loss does not fix your relationships, your life, your future, your career. It has nothing to do with those things unless you let your weight make you miserable each day. And I'm not saying this like, how are you letting yourself do this? I'm saying it because you're in the right place. You're trying to fix that. You're trying to change that. So be a little freaking patient with yourself. And if you really have a hard time knocking back into reality and saying, I don't have to feel this way, then I want you to do your part in texting me or calling me or texting your assistant coach or calling your assistant coach and figuring out how to get around that mindset. Because if there's one thing I really want for all of you after the end of this program, it's not weight loss. It's that I want you to see that the end all be all is not your body size. The end all be all is the longevity of your life and the happiness of that life, because you can have both.